Arthur Morgan. Is he just a man, or a legend? Is he a hero, or just a beast? If there is one thing that I'm sure of, he is one of the greatest characters in gaming history. And today, we will take a closer look at his story.
To everything.
You've been loyal. I've been loyal. Look what that cost. You know, all that ever mattered to me was loyalty. It's all I knew. It's all I ever believed in. Well, not anymore, John. Soon, you gotta go. Go.
Besides being one of the most important characters in the gaming world, Arthur Morgan is a central character and the main protagonist of Red Dead Redemption 2. He was born circa 1863 to Beatrice and Lyle Morgan in the northern US. He doesn't live a happy family life as a child. While he was a young kid, his mother died of unknown causes, and his father was a petty criminal and outlaw. In 1874, when Arthur was 11 years old, his father was arrested for larceny. Morgan later witnessed his father's death and despite a strained relationship with him, always kept his hat and a picture of him. While he was a wild delinquent in the streets, Dutch van der Linde and Hosea Matthews picked him up. Although he sees both of them as father figures, Arthur came to share Dutch's vision of a life, and lived free from the constraints of civilization and the rule of law. Two men taught him how to read, write, hunt, fight, shoot and ride, becoming their first protege. Arthur was also one of the founding members of the van der Linde gang. Sure, that two gentlemen picking up him from the dirty, muddy streets was a big piece of luck. But he has a girlfriend too. As a young adult, Arthur met a girl named Mary Gillis and the two fell deeply in love, even became engaged. He befriended her younger brother Jamie and taught him horseback riding. However, Arthur's preference for a life of crime coupled with the prevalent disapproval of Mary's family, most strongly from her father, ultimately this incident caused their relationship to fall apart and the pair separated. It was just another tragedy for him. In 1885, he met a 12-year-old boy named John Marston who had been saved by the Dutch from being lynched by a group of Illinois homesteaders. John was inducted into the gang and raised alongside Arthur, with the pair growing as close as brothers. Dutch instilled the boys with his anarchist worldviews against a corrupt government and preached that revenge was a fool's game. Over the years, Arthur and John became regarded as Dutch's favorite sons. In 1887, Arthur participated in the gang's first major bank robbery alongside Dutch and Hosea. At 2 o'clock, the trio burst into the banking house of Lee and Hoyt and managed to make off with $5,000 in gold. After the robbery, they lingered in town, going to hovels, shanties, and orphanages handing out money, envisioning themselves as Robin Hood figures. It was following this event that Arthur became a wanted man. Some years later, Arthur met and slept with a 19-year-old waitress named Eliza, resulting in her becoming pregnant with their son, Isaac. Although Eliza knew of Arthur's lifestyle, she accepted whatever support he offered to her and their son. Arthur, not wanting to promise anything he couldn't keep, said that he would do right by them. He would periodically visit Eliza and Isaac every few months and stay with them for days at a time. Arthur remembered fondly of Isaac as a good kid. Tragically one day, however, Arthur arrived at their home and saw two crosses outside. He knew immediately that they were both dead, and later learned that they had been shot and killed by robbers, all for $10. This traumatic incident hardened Arthur, as a result, as he never truly coped with the pain and gave him the understanding to not live the life of an outlaw and expect good things to happen to him. So another tragedy befell on his head and his world was shattered into pieces again. And from here, we can see the continuation of the story in Red Dead Redemption 2. All these events prove enough to see why Arthur Morgan is a hardened man of steel, and while he is not a hero, he is not a beast either. Thank you for watching.
come. You battled hard, the war is won. You did your worst, you tried your best. Now it's time to rest. Now it's time